Hello, 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 and welcome to Build Your Salon Business Talk. Yes, I'm so excited for tonight. We have our special guest on tonight. We have our special guest here, Yonni Thompson. She is here with us. She is getting herself situated as we get ready for Build Your Salon Business Talk tonight. I want to welcome you to Tuesday night's talks, right? So this talk is all about just getting some dialogue, getting us ready. We are live. We are ready to connect with you. We are ready to give you some information. This is a show where I want to discuss with you business and beauty, to bring you the trends, to bring you advice, to bring you what's new, and use different guests to share what they have going on, because there's many of us out there are doing lots of things on many different platforms. We're moving about, we're having classes, we're doing shows, we're doing all these things, we're doing charitable events, we're doing, we have a lot going on. So I want to be able to bring different guests on, bring different professionals on to share with you this information about what your next level is. Like we never know where we are, going in our community, or how to get there, or whatever our next trial may be. So Build Your Salon Business Talk is all about helping you, the stylists, the professionals, the nail techs, the estheticians, the barbers, the whatever you are, to get to that next journey that you are going through in life. So before we jump in, I want you to go ahead on and hit this share button. Tap this share button. Go ahead on and share this out. Please go ahead on and share this out. Share this out so that we can create this dialogue. You guys see what's going on now. We have a special guest coming on, but I want you to tap that share button. I want to give you a little insight on what this is about first, and share with you who am I. So thank you for coming in. First of all, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking this time out to sit with us tonight when I bring the special guest on. But more importantly, who am I? Why am I here talking to you? Why am I here sharing this information with you? I am Alicia Monique. I am a salon stylist coach. I'm a product development consultant. I partner with salons and salon suite stylists to give you the tools and the trades and the tips that you need in order to be able to build a better back-end business so that you can ultimately grow your team, clientele, increase your retail sales, and create that six-figure income with ease. So my primary objective when we partner together is to understand first and foremost where you are in your business. That's key. Understand where you are in your business. Give you the strategies and the tools that you need right now that will be impactful to your business right now. It's easy for you to implement, to reestablish some of your business structure so that you can move forward in growth. That is my ultimate goal when we work together. And I want to share with you that on November 8th, I am having a Build Your Salon Business workshop. This workshop is going to be all about, it's a hands-on workshop, first of all. Let's start there. It's hands-on. Hands-on. I can't even share that enough. It's a hands-on workshop where we're going to get down to business, right? I'm going to share with you exactly how to structure your business as a booth rental salon. I'm going to share with you how to structure your business as a commission salon. I'm going to share with you how to build your team, hiring your team, all the necessities that you need for pricing. Definitely. We're going to go over your entire pricing system and reestablish your system. So get some of this back end structure laid down. And the reason why I say it's hands-on, because it's only for a small group of individuals. I can only take 10 people to be able to work with you truly hands-on to help you reestablish a better beauty business. When you're done, you're going to walk away with strategies. You're going to walk away with implementation things already done. All you have to do is continue to move forward in that implementation structure. Now, here's the thing. It's on November the 10th. It's happening in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's only for a small group of 10 individuals. For more information, please go visit my website at aliciamonique.com. You can read all about it over there. So that's me. That's who I am, right? Now, here's the thing, though. if you are watching this right now, I want you to participate in watching this. Participate in watching this. Chime in. Give your questions. Give your concerns. Give me a yes, girl, that is right. Give me all of that information, right? And then along with that, I want you to share this out. Hit that share button. So not only am I telling you to share it out, I've already hit the share button myself. So thank you. And if you're watching this on a replay, don't hesitate to share this out again as well. So without further ado, right, let me bring on our special guest, Yonni Thompson. Here she is. Yes. Hey, Yonni, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you for coming on. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to join us. Can you hear me, Yonni? Are you there? Are you ready to go? She is here. We have some questions lined up that we're going to share with you also. We're going to create a dialogue, more or less. Well, we are, not more or less. Like, we are going to create this dialogue that I want to be able to just give you the information that you need in order um, to help you grow, to help you get to the next step. So we have our special guest here, Yonni Thompson, who is a lock expert. Like, I don't even know what to say she is. She's a lock expert, but go ahead on and introduce
Hi,
yourself.
I'm Yonni Red, if you know me from YouTube.
Yes.
So I am the first person to put a lock style instructional on YouTube. Um, I teach locks. I was I still am a licensed cosmetologist, but I have been able to step away from the chair and move on to the next level that many hairstylists are wanting to go to, once they get to the point where they can build a big clientele, they can open a salon, they may not know what to do next. And that was where I was. So I started to just share my lock styles on YouTube. And I didn't realize how advanced I was until I started looking around at others. And so 10 years later, to this year actually is the 10th year that my YouTube channel has been up. And so, yeah, just, um, went forward from there.
Oh, that is so awesome. Congratulations on your 10-year anniversary. That is amazing. That is so awesome, guys. I can't share enough how amazing that is. To reach 10 years, that
Wait, am I
is
supposed to be
wonderful.
able to hear you?
You are supposed to be able to hear me, but you know what? We are having some technical difficulties right now, and I can't figure out why she can't hear me. Yes, you are supposed to be hearing me, but you know how this YouTube stuff work. Let me send a message. So, um, we're gonna keep it moving. I really don't. You know what? Build Your Salon Business Talk has been something that has been on my heart for a very long
So,
time.
hey guys, I'm gonna start again. I am
Yes, go
Yanni
ahead.
Red, known to the world as the Dreadlock Queen Yanni, or the Master Sensei Loctician. And the reason why they call me that is because I create masters. I offer lock classes that certify you to become a master loctician. And what that is someone who specializes in locks. It's a self-proclaimed term by most, but if you certify with me, you actually have certificates that prove that you are who you say you are. You're not just saying I'm a master loctician. You have a school actually to vouch for your skills as well, which is a school I created called the Red Loctician Academy.
That's awesome. That is so amazing. So we're on. She's gonna explain herself, guys. I really don't know what's going on, but I truly appreciate her for doing this, and we can't hear each other at all. But however, I still want to
I
bring
think it
you
might be a
information.
problem with our sound. And
Yes.
so I'm going to talk to you guys a little more about what I have going on now. Okay. So I've been teaching lock classes to the public now for about 7 years. And when I first started, I was just teaching in my salon. So I had just a lock salon. That was the only service that you could get uh, there. And the stylist would come to work, but I had a certain level of quality that I wanted them to keep. So I started teaching in the salon. I wound up doing some hair magazines back in 2007 that showcased over from 2007 to 2010. They showcased 24 pictures of my lock styles, really 23 because one was a cornrow braided, just loose hair style. And so I got published 24 times, long story short, over 3 years in a magazine that had national distribution. And so that got my name out there. They could see how well I did locks and contact me. And at the time, I was kind of like a shop hopper. I used to work at a shop and then I quit and go somewhere else, or I would open up a shop and then I would keep it about a year and then close it and go to another shop. So after people saw the magazine, a lot of them were having a hard time finding me. And 2 years later, so that was 2007 when I first did the magazine. So 2 years later in 2009, I was in the salon and we had just did another magazine, just got published again. And so my correct phone number was on the page. And that is when all the calls started coming through. Because, I found out that people were looking for me for 2 years. They were looking for me since the first book came out. And every time they would call the number in the magazine, I would be gone. And so this time they were able to reach me. And I got a lot of calls from people who had been following me for 2 years already. And so I got a call from a lady in Atlanta who asked me to come down to Atlanta to do the World Natural Hair Show. And she said, you got to come down here and show these people what it's about because I've never seen anybody style locks like you. And so I came down and I came to the show. I competed in the lock styling competition and I didn't win. I was told that I did have the best hairstyle, but that my model didn't have a total look. So they did not place me in the competition, which means I didn't get first, second, or third. I just got that phone call to tell me about how well, um, my style did in the show. And so that was 2009. I came home and I made my YouTube channel uh, right after that. So it started in 2010. The first video I put up was a fishtail tutorial of locks. And it kind of changed everybody's perception of locks because mine were neat. That was something that was really new, that people would see lock styles that were parted down to the scalp and neat. That was, unheard of. And so once it got to YouTube, I put a video that was the same pictures that I had put in the magazine 2 years prior to that. And that video, it went viral kind of fast. And so that is kind of how I got out there, from the magazine first and then putting it on YouTube, what I was doing. And I've been just the whole time I've been doing locks, owning salons, teaching classes. And recently I decided to step away from the chair. So what my business looks like more now is classes, and I still do locks, but just not for a living anymore. So it's a lot less hair appointments and a lot more classes. Um, as far as what business is like for me today.
That is so awesome. That's amazing, guys. I mean, like that's wonderful because when you think about the things that you've done in the industry, like to really look back and um to really look back on that journey, the things that you've been doing is just it's awesome. Like it's amazing because you never know. And I'm here taking notes. I don't know about you, but I hope you got your pens and papers out and you guys are taking notes as well, because the things that you're going to hear our guests talk about on Build Your Salon Business Talk, it's going to be awesome. So I want you to get your pens out and be able to take notes, to be able to ask questions. If you can't remember something, come back and watch this on a replay. um
Let me see if I could do something
because
with my sound.
the sound is not really working out for each of us to talk, but however, we're going to still bring you the information that we have to share. And Yanni has done a lot, which is why I wanted to share this platform, because you don't see a lot of lock stylist educators out there. um Great ones, I should say. You see a lot of people teaching natural hairstyling and things like that, but the skills that she have and the things that she offer, I feel like this is unique to our industry to be able to share this. So, we have a couple questions that we're going to go over, and we're going to share certain questions. But if you guys have any, as you hear us discuss or talk about anything, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down in the comments and be able to for us to answer those questions right here live on the air. So now, I know as a stylist, for me myself, right? There's a journey that we all go on as a stylist. There are different roads that we all take in order to get to wherever it is that we need to be, and our journeys are never the same for each one of us. However, our main interest is to be able to get to the next level, whatever your next level is. So what I want to do right now is that we have some questions lined up for you that I'm going to be able to share. First question is I know that our journey as a stylist wasn't easy, right? But what was the major lesson that you have experienced, and that you want others to avoid? So go ahead and give us a
Okay.
little bit about that.
So let's talk about some of the lessons I learned doing hair, as far as the journey as a stylist, and what I want some of you guys to avoid. And this is good because I have a lot of expertise on the subject, so I can tell you some good things to avoid. One thing I definitely would say to avoid is to seek teaching all the time. We get a lot of stylists who they just want to take every single class, every class they can
Yes.
find. And I never was a stylist who took classes like styling classes. I was more of a researcher when I did hair. And I find that that's great because it teaches you how to learn and how to teach yourself. So, like if I wanted to come up with a new lock style right now, if you want to be innovative, and this is for those that want to be innovative. Some people, they don't care about
Mm-hmm.
being innovative, and that's fine. So they don't make up new things. They just do, whatever's trending now. But
Exactly.
there's another side to that. With whatever is trending, someone had to actually create.
Mm-hmm.
So when you stop looking to others for your teaching, you can, and this is if you can. If you can, you should try to develop some research and learning skills so that you can be innovative in the business. Um, Another thing that made my journey a little hard is being afraid to charge my worth.
Mm-hmm.
So I started out in Newark, New Jersey, which is just a ghetto hood town, and you know, I started out with low prices because, well, my salon had low prices, okay, and the reason why was because I wanted to keep a high volume because I trained locticians, so I didn't want to have super high prices. My prices were a little different, but I kept a special going that kept the salon busy, which was just $25 retwist. And after a while, the salon was so busy that we were always busy, and we decided maybe it's time to go up on the prices now.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was very much um, undecided about whether that was a good idea or not. And I wish that at the time I had more courage, or I don't know if it's guilt or whatever it is that keeps stylists from not wanting to charge their worth. But that was definitely something I wish that I could have avoided, is just being able to charge the prices that I definitely want to charge. Now I don't have any problems charging what I want. Um, Also, things to avoid to make your career just easier is also talking with other people about your dreams. So I advise
Mm-hmm.
against that. Mainly because it's your dream, it's your vision. And many times the people that we are talking to are not visionaries. And so they give us a different perspective on our dream based on what their limited view of your dream is. And
Mm-hmm.
so, one of the things to keep going is to just either get a thick skin and
Mm-hmm.
don't care when someone tries to take you off of your path because they don't see your vision, or just don't tell people about your vision. Show them,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
show, and always be innovative. Well, I'm gonna say for me, being innovative has kept me very relevant for a very long time, and I still find that videos that I put on YouTube for instructionals, a
Uh-huh.
lot of people think everything's on YouTube. It's actually not, and anything you actually make up is not going to be on YouTube, because unless you put it on there. And so I've been
Mm-hmm.
fortunate to have everything that I do come from me, and so if I decide to put this braid on YouTube, then it goes up. If not, it's not up there. Even my fishtail braid was like the first video that I put on YouTube, and I looked recently, and there's one other person now with that same kind of video. And looking at the video, I know that they learned on my video, but they're skipping a step.
Mm.
So, that's the thing, is when you are the innovator,
Mm-hmm.
you can do what you want, really, because people can't just go anywhere and get a Yanni Red lock style or service because I stand out. I have a high level of quality, and I have specific directions on my
Uh-huh.
techniques. So a lot of times when people do copy them and they haven't learned them in my class, they're usually missing some steps, or they can
Mm-hmm.
do something that looks similar to it,
Mm-hmm.
but just not exactly that. So, yes, I'm going to go back over my first one, is to try to limit how much information you receive from others when you do hair. Do it more off of a research basis. If you want to know if something works, don't just go to YouTube and ask, but use it on your client. Write down what happens, write down how the hair feels. And to me, that is the best way to do hair, to do your own research, to form your own conclusions, to make yourself valuable in the marketplace, not just another person with some of the same information, but actually someone who is valuable to the marketplace. Okay.
That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, that was great information. So I hope you guys got those three tips. First of all, I was trying to type them in the side for you, and I think some of them came up and some of them didn't come up. But that was really, really great information that she shared with there, especially the part. My favorite part was talking about your vision. That was my favorite part because sometimes when you share your vision, others don't always see your vision. It's more so let's do a show and tell. I can show you better than I can tell you about my vision. So I can show you what I want to do better than I can tell you. Now, it's going to probably take me some time to show you what it is that I'm showing you. However, for me to just sit here and to tell you about my entire vision, I don't want it to get destroyed. First of all, I don't want you to feel some type of way because this is my vision and I don't want to have any input or any like negative feedback into my vision. Let me just show you, what I'm going to do. So I want you to comment below on those 3 tips that she gave. Which one was your favorite? And if you have some other ones, go ahead on and comment yours together too. If you give me some amen, yeah, that's right. I know that's right, girl. That's me. Go ahead on and comment that below also. If you like, yep, I can feel it. I can definitely. Like I said, the one that resonated with me the most was that show and tell. She mentioned research and be a trendsetter as opposed to taking classes if you want to create the next trends. She also mentioned charge your worth. Yes, I think that is huge in the industry because we don't really charge our worth a lot. A lot of times we want to, get the people in, but like she mentioned, because she was a training and she needed the people to use for training, as long as you have a strategy for why your prices are what your prices are. But I definitely understand the fact that the prices are low because you want to be able to have more people in so that you can have it as a training system. So we're going to move on to our next question, right? So here it is. Our next question is, um, let me see. So we share about the mistakes that we made, throughout this journey. What I want to do is I want to talk about something that's going to help you get to your next level. Basically, what is it that you have done, right? What is it that you have done that you like, what? That's a tip that I can share with another professional trying to get to the next level. So, what are 3 quick tips you can share with other professionals who are trying to get to their next level? Like, give the people something that you can feed off of.
Okay, so I want to give y'all 3 tips if you want to level up. The first one is to do. This is to hairstylists. So the first thing with leveling up is to first decide what your level up is, and every hairstylist, not every single one, I'm not gonna say every hairstylist, but there are several different avenues that we can take. And so, first thing with your level up is deciding what that is. And I'm just gonna share a little bit about what I mean. So I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for a while. And so most hairstylists, I'm in Atlanta, most hairstylists who come through my class, their level up for them is to do celebrity hair, let's just say, or to do hair on movie sets. So that's one level up. And that one is fine, but it's not mine. Um, and the reason why is because my level up for me, and this is why I'm telling you, your first step is to figure out what your level up is. My level up does not involve me doing any hair anymore, especially not for a living. So celebrity stylist was something for me that I never really wanted to do because it still involves me doing hair. I'm trying to figure out where is the money that I can make without having to spend my time anymore. So first deciding what your level up is. Um, Two, I would say, is just looking at all the typical options that a hairstylist has. So pick one and, find out what the intricate little details are about your level up. So we have celebrity stylists, we have product lines. A lot of hairstylists have product lines. You can become a teacher, especially if you are very experienced in your niche. A lot of hairstylists become teachers by default because once you get to a certain level of experience, especially as a salon owner, you have to share what you know in order to maintain the customer base that's coming into your salon. That's what was happening with me. So I was kind of thrown into being a teacher, just by default because I wanted things done a certain way. And so, even with hair products, I have two hair product lines. So that was one of my level ups. Products. However, I decided that I'm not even going to do products because once I got into doing it, I realized that it takes so much that I would become a product company. And my main passion around here is the education. And so I didn't want to become a product company. And what I decided to do was, oh, sorry. I think my camera's down enough, but I'm not sure. So what I decided to do was take the products that I have and create other brands with them. So as far as the students that I teach, they can come through me to get a product line done very easily. And so taking the products out of just doing retail sales and moving them into being more like a wholesale distribution center for products, that worked better for me. So that's what I'm doing with products now. And I'm saying this to say that, again, I do sell products. I do have two product lines, but I also have another extension as to what I'm doing with product sales. And so that's why I'm saying you have to know what your heart's desire is in order to know what your level up is. Because some of the things you're going to get involved with trying to level up are just not going to be for you. And so for me, the regular product sales, and I did get Amazon. I did, I have the products on Amazon. You could get them on Prime. But I still decided that because my business is more educational, that for me, I feel like I'll make more money by analyzing products, by being a go-to for the industry or for even lock wearers to know what's healthy or not for the hair. And so that was my level up on products. And then the other part, like I said, my passion is about the teaching. So I started by just holding classes at my salon at first. And then I started to do classes, sort of like how we are on Skype now. I started doing classes on video chat, and a person would, I'd be here and they would be where they are. I can see what they're doing, and they would do hands on with me like that. And I like that because I didn't have to travel anywhere. I could do my job pretty easily, and it paid more than doing the hair appointments. And so recently, everybody's doing the level up for 2020. Recently, I did decide to just take my business to education. And so I have a school location. I'm going to be opening up a hair design school in the state of Georgia that is going to license, my stylist as a hair designer, which is
That is awesome.
uh, it's still an official licensed school like cosmetology. However, with hair design licenses, you don't have to do the nails or the skincare that is associated with having the cosmetology license. The focus is just about hair and hair design and, all the things that you need to know about hair. So that's the kind of school that I'm opening. I have the building already. I have my open date for about January the 30th. And that is my ultimate level up because, for one, it's just a dream of mine that I had for a long time. And because I like teaching. And I find that a lot of stylists, they love to teach. So they'll just do a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourself giving all of this free information, which is okay. However, there has to be a some kind of line that you're going to draw where this is my free content and this is my paid content.
Exactly.
Because you want to balance out how much free stuff you're giving away.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be able to leverage your income. And the other thing is, like, a lot of stylists, they go and do boot camps in different places and for shows and things like that. However, to me, the level up is always cutting out the middleman. And so why should I give my class, and my class is not just a styling class. I go over how to color locks, how to care for locks, how to do them without pulling on the scalp at all, no tension. And so it's not just a class that you're going to come to my class today and you're going to learn everything here today.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have my shortest program is 12 weeks now. And so I don't want to bootleg my services because, cosmetologists are going to school and they're not doing anything that they learn in cosmetology. And then they'll come to a class and take a basic lock class and now they only want to do locks. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I'm like, I'm not going to let you go and pay $20,000 to the school. And my cut, when you come to my class, is $1,200. I decided that wasn't enough for me. And that's the reason why I decided to go with an actual school instead of what I call bootlegging your lessons. If you are teaching to the point where people are flocking to you and you have now become a teacher more than a hairstylist, I think that you owe it to yourself to open a school and to actually take that seriously, because schools can actually use whatever curriculum they want to. And so when I found that out, I started to write my books. And so when I do open my school, yes, they will be learning hair design, which includes relaxers and hair color, everything, related to the cosmetology of hair. But because of my expertise, they also have books about retwisting and caring for locks and the locking process and a step-by-step style guide, Yeah. And one other thing, this one tip, this is the most important tip that I have for you guys, is focus. It's focus, because once you become good at hairstyling, there's so many avenues you could take, but you have to choose one and become really good at that one. Because, for me, it was just like, I'm good at this. I know I can sell the products. I know I can sell this. I know I can do that. Mm-hmm. And before I knew it, I had about 7 businesses going on in my one business. And it just drove me crazy. It looks successful on the internet because you can post your pictures. You can share the testimonials when people buy products.
Yes.
And you can share the testimonials when people have class. But you can't focus on 7 businesses at one time. And because every business deserves 100%, you got 7 businesses that are not getting 100%, exactly, as opposed to having one business that you give 100%, and then you can build that so that it's a smooth transition into whatever else you do. I would say that if your business is not producing what you want, and you have products and you have so many different things going on, try focusing on just one of those things for your success. And I mean, that's like the best advice I could give anybody, because straddling the fence is definitely not going to get you to the greatest mode. You can't do 7 things and be one of the best at any of them. You're just going to be mediocre. Like, I can come to you and get every service, but if I want locks, I'm probably going to still just go to Yonni, even though I know your prices are lower or whatever, because that is her niche. That's her focus. So I know she's going to give me a better experience at it. And that's the power of actually just focusing on one thing in your business. You are able to give that one thing your all, and we out here trying to promote ads and do all of this stuff to get clients and customers to see what we're doing. But I've found that if you just focus on your business to the point where it is a great business, that's really all you need to keep customers going, even
Yes.
without ads or anything. You just need to have a business that is well put together.
Yes, 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 exactly. Y'all hear that? I hope y'all hear that. Focus, yes, focus. You see that? I typed it down in the comments. Yes, I want you guys to get focus 100%. I'm so glad she mentioned that. That is a lot of stuff to level up on. That was some great advice. I took my notes. I hope you took your notes too. So if you got anything useful out of those four level ups that she gave you. The question was only give you 3 tips, but you got 4 there. If you value that, go ahead on and hit this screen. Go ahead on and hit the like button. Go ahead on and hit the hearts. You know what? It helps this video get out there more so that more people can get this level up information, so that we can share this out. So go ahead on and tap that screen. Go ahead on and give some hearts out. If you like, you know what? That's me. I'm about to get 100% focused. Look, focus on your focus has been my new thing for the rest of 2019. I'm going to take that all the way into 2020 also. So focus on your focus. I love that. She gave out some great advice, guys. So it said decide, first one was decide your level up. Decide exactly what is it that you're going to do. I'm going to summarize this in case you missed it. Number one was decide your level up. Number two was to pick your options and get the details on whatever it is that you're going to level up on. And number three is whatever your level up is, to go ahead on and cut out the middleman. Yes, cut out that middleman, get straight to wherever it is that you're trying to do. And number four was that bonus was focus. Get really focused, get really niche on whatever it is that you want to do. Focus on your focus. I love that. That was ooh. And you know what? Also, guys, look out for her because she's getting opening up a hair design school that's going to be in Atlanta. But I'm pretty sure that she's going to have some lock styling classes going on within that hair design. So if you plan on attending that school, you're going to get some great education there. Things are going to be intertwined together. She's going to have all of that mixed up there. You're going to have one place to go to be able to get your license. If you're not interested in having that full cosmetology license, which is great because you're just focusing on hair design, it makes it, more niche for you on the things that you are doing. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, or want information on the school that she has opening up, the location of it, when it's going to open up, please comment below and ask those questions so that we can be sure to get that information out there to you. If you know someone that's in that Atlanta area and is looking to go to school, but they not sure, they're looking for a good mentor, they like to do that natural stuff, please be sure to contact Yonni. Now we're going to move on, right? We have a couple more questions to get through, and if you guys have questions, please comment your questions also below. I wanted to come in here, give you the information, create some dialogue, and keep this sweet. So we're going to move on to our last question, right? Well, actually it's not our last question, but she shared a lot of great information. Don't forget to hit that screen. Go ahead on and hit the screen. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts out there. Go ahead on and put that information out there. So here's what I want, right? I want Yonni to tell us about the things that she could have going on. So you hear all of this stuff that she's doing. You hear all of this things that she's bringing to our community, to our area, to our industry, right? I want her to share what is it that she has going on. Do she have classes? Do you have any boot camps going on? Do you have some workshops, some programs, some things for us to participate in? How can we be involved in what you have going on so that we
So
can
if you
get the
would like to learn more about how to get involved in one of my lock styling certification classes, I have the website redlocticianacademy.org, and we spell loctician like LOCTICIAN. So that is redlocticianacademy.org. And that would be an entry into one of my classes. I am very detailed in my videos. And so a lot of times when people think that they have to travel to me, What I do first is I want them to get in class with me online, and that's where I'm gonna start you with my basics because I have my own set of basics. So I get a lot of stylists who say, "Oh, I know how to retwist already," and then they get in my retwist class and they are lost
Mm.
because of how detailed I go into retwisting. And so yes, if you would like to connect with me, I would say to go on redlocticianacademy.org and register. You will find a free class or two to get in so that you can see what my teaching style is. I do have payment plans. I do. My classes are not the cheapest class, and I don't know if they're the most expensive. Probably not the most expensive either, but it is structured around making sure that you get your ROI, which is your return on investment, right back. And honestly, the amount of knowledge I put into one class is very, very moving because I've been in this one business so long. I don't think that there's one question that someone could ask me that I wouldn't know. And I know my students love that. Yeah, you just basically go to that website. That's redloctician academy.org. Also, you can find me on social media by just typing in Yonni Red, which is YonniRed. And you can find me there on Google. I'm on Facebook, same name, Yonni Red. YouTube channel is Yonni Red, but it's the Yonni Red, like the Yonni Red YouTube channel. All one word, the YonniRed. Instagram, I'm at Yonni Red. So yeah, basically you find me at Yonni Red on everything on the internet. Um, I do accept. I am accepting new students. I have an enrollment starting November the 13th for my new course, and it's a 12-week course that basically takes you from the beginning of locks to loctician, and that is the first level of skill for locticians going through my program. So they get to learn the basics, how to hold their hands, to braid or do lock styles without causing tension, how to properly do the uh, the techniques. And when I say properly, I mean that you can actually learn something today and do it like a pro instantly if you do it correctly, if you follow the right steps. So I'm in my class, I'm teaching you steps. And all of my students, I just started a new way that I do the certification program, and it's working well. All of my students are being introduced to a technique on Thursday, and by the next Thursday, they can do it like a pro.
Mm.
And so that's how we move
That's
through learning the lock styles.
excellent.
We also invite others. All of my students, I have an affiliate program inside of my training, mainly because I know that once a person takes my class, everybody around can instantly see the change in their styling abilities. And so a lot of times they are being asked to teach classes, and I know they do want to share the information, but it's not their information. So what we do is we allow them to bring in their friends to take a free class. You know, every 3 months we offer a free class, and you're allowed to bring your friends in, and you get a commission if they sign up. And so that's a great thing about our program. It allows you to earn income as well as learn. We also go over a lot of business strategies, and we study the highest paid hairstylists in the world, and we want to know what they're doing as opposed to what the masses of hairstylists are doing. We talk about how to make products. We have other workshops for product making. We do focus training. Sometimes, like a new style will come out or a new picture or go viral or something like that. And, especially now, like the inverted fishtail, everybody's asking, how do I get this braid done? How do I do this braid? And so we had like a, a focused training for that. Hold on.
That is excellent.
Okay, I'm
Y'all better
trying to keep
listen.
my
Y'all better listen.
water intake on.
Y'all better listen. This is
Yeah, but
great.
that's basically it. You just pay your down payment, and you start class the following Monday or Wednesday, no matter what day you sign up. You can actually start that week because we do online, and we basically get online on a webinar, and we interact with each other. You can see all your students. I can see everyone. Everyone can see me. And we do hands on there. We do business classes, just everything that you would need to be a lot. Just everything. I'm big on hair care, so we go over hair care a lot. And just going over with them what I have found to be the best practices for locks in my career. Uh, but yeah, you just, if you are interested in signing up for one of my classes, just contact me on one of my platforms on social media, or you can go to the site again and register there.
Mm-hmm.
Registering on the site will actually make you a part of the email list so you can get our updates and get more information on the next enrollment. But it's definitely a wonderful experience, definitely a class unlike any other, because for one, just because of how much I know about lock styling, and just from my point of view, because I don't wait for the styles to actually become popular.
Mm-hmm.
I already have most of the styles that are going to become popular over the next uh, decade already on my portal. And my portal is basically my library of um, hundreds of lock styling videos that you'll have access to when you sign up. So if you sign up for class, you get the portal that's like unlimited video watching all day, and then you get this dynamic class live with me and my students, and we just going over hairstyling and talking about different things. The great thing about it is every week you get a new certification. So this
Mm.
week I gave
Wow.
out inverted fishtail certifications, and you can actually have, you can let your clients know I'm certified to do this, and we actually have a website where they can actually go and see your certification. It's just a great program. I'm finding that my students are of the coming out of the class just as like a super loctician. Their
Mm-hmm.
clientele going up through the roof. They are changing their stories. They are being empowered. They are doing things that they never thought they'd be able to do so easily. I once heard this phrase, how you do anything is how you do everything.
Exactly.
So if you just
Yes.
start this one little positive thing in your life,
Mm-hmm.
this one little class that shows you how to level up, gives you a peek into the future, gives you different perspectives on an industry that most people are never going to become rich in. Most people are never going to be able to retire here. So you want to get a mentor who knows some things about the business that are separate from just working forever. And so
Mm-hmm.
and I just see the difference in my students. So like I said again, and lock styling, once again, it's not hard. It's definitely, I have it down to a science. I'm talking, with my students on a webinar. They're not even in person with me, and they get it. They get it. And so that means that it's successful. So, always a step ahead, always being innovative where every other class that you're going to take for hair or locks, you have to wait for them to show up in your town. You have to do um an expo. You got to pay all of this money to travel. You have to do all of this stuff to prepare. My class is different. You just show up in your living room, at the salon, wherever you are. You have a model. I can see you. And it's simple as I didn't know how to do the fishtails yesterday. I know how to do the fishtails now. And trust me, everybody notices right away how good you got so fast. And so it's definitely, I think, one of the best classes on the market. I'm gonna say courses, and
Yeah,
once again, because it's
courses.
not just a class. A class is, maybe scheduled from 10 to 6.
One
You
day.
show up, you take the class. If you learn,
Mm-hmm.
good for you. If you don't learn, you spend your money, and
Mm-hmm.
that's that. I
And
don't
that's
do
it.
that with my classes, which is why I don't call them classes. In my course, you are being held accountable to learn the new lesson before the end of the week. And so you get a video of the
Mm-hmm.
lesson on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and class is Monday and Wednesday. So you get the lesson Thursday, you practice it in the salon, you take a picture,
Mm-hmm.
you get a video of yourself doing the technique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at your pictures. If your pictures are perfect, I don't have to watch that video. If your pictures are not perfect, I'm gonna go through your video and I'm gonna walk you through the steps that you need to come over here and do it like this as opposed to like this. And by Wednesday, I have everyone with the technique mastered. And so they get a certificate at the end of every week
That is
based
awesome.
on that.
Yep.
12 of the certificates are going to equal a loctician certificate. And so it's a great program. It's just great. And like I said, if you want to learn lock styling and just move past the YouTube gossip and some of the things that they do or suggest for the hair. A lot of people don't know whether that's healthy or not. We also do product reviews, which is basically I provide an atmosphere that is more about doing your own research than it is about asking all the questions to the teacher and then getting my
Mm-hmm.
opinion of whatever it is that you want to know. I'm going to encourage you. And I also have a little template that shows them how to do product reviews, how to actually run the tests that they need to know when speaking to clients about hair care. And it's just a total package. It also includes a boot camp with me, which is you coming out to Atlanta and working on models, working on hair right there live with me, just like the other lot classes do. But that is the last part of my class because I want you to learn all these wonderful things
Mm-hmm.
before you get to me. So by the time we actually get in class, we can go over some of those combo styles and the hard styles, but
Yeah.
in the I'm sorry, in the online sessions, you actually get all of the learning. You get to revisit
That's
things that
awesome.
you may not have understood, and you get
Mm-hmm.
enough time to master everything so that by the time you're done with the class, you are actually a master loctician. Okay, and that is by skill. Any technique I say, show me the basket weave real quick. You be able to do it. My students can do it. And so yeah. Again, that's redlocticianacademy.org. REDLOCTICIAN. Or just Google Yanni Red. I also have another website, yannired.com, and it has just different accessories and things like that on there. So just yes, Yanni Red on all platforms, and that'll definitely lead you to my class to sign up.
That is amazing, guys. That is so awesome. I hope y'all was listening and taking notes right now because she is everything is down in the comment section. In the comment box down there. You can get to her website also, Red Lock. redlocticianacademy.org. It's in the comment box below, so make sure you click on that so that you can get to the website that you can sign up for those classes at. I took a lot of notes here. I don't know about y'all, but a 12-week locking course that's going to teach you locks from beginning, and you're going to get a certification in the end. That is amazing. So it's more than just like she said, she has more than what's just a class, a 1-day experience. This is a 12-week that's going to take you on a journey to become a loctician. This is so amazing. So once again, go into her website, redlocticianacademy.org. That link is in the comment below. You can simply click on that and sign up for any of those classes and get more information. Once again, I truly do appreciate Yonni for coming here, for sharing with us the information that she has to share with us. I hope you guys have listened. I mean, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. You see, I'm tongue tied right now. I got my little notebook over here, and I've taken a lot of information myself. So I want you guys to head on over to the website, and if you are watching this on the replay, don't forget to ask your questions. If you're watching this on the replay, ask your questions. It's never too late to ask something that you're looking for, that you can't find the answer to, that you need more information for. The link, once again, is redlocticianacademy.org. Redlocticianacademy.org is the link. Redlocticianacademy.org. I think I done got that link memorized myself. So I hope you guys head on over there. And if you can't find that link, by all means, you can go to her actual page, send her a message, and let her send her the link personally. If you like, look, I can't find it, I can't figure it out, I want more information, don't hesitate to get in touch with her on all her social media
Let's
platforms.
fix somebody here to interview.
I truly appreciate her. For Yonni, I appreciate you for coming on tonight, for sharing with us, for just giving us some information. And I thank you so much for being a part of the Build Your Salon Business Talk tonight. So guys, on that note, it has been great. You guys have got all this information. You guys are now going to become a loctician in 12 weeks. You're going to head over there and take this course. Yonni, thank you, girl. Thank you so much for sharing with us your story, for
Thank
sharing
you.
with us
Thank
the
you for having me.
information, for
I
giving
think this is
us the
great what you're
things that
doing.
we have. Don't forget to get in contact with her. Don't forget to give her the information that you have. Don't forget to go ahead on and get in contact with her. She has a lot to offer. Thank you to our special guest tonight, Yonni Thompson, for coming on here. Don't forget to head on over to redlocticianacademy.org so that you can get some more information about the locking course. Just a brief overview on what we discussed tonight, guys. We discussed a lot. We discussed a lot. One key point I want to mention is that she talked about researching instead of just taking classes if you're looking to be a trendsetter. Researching instead of taking classes if you're looking to be a trendsetter. She discussed some a level up, on deciding your level up, picking out your options, getting the details of those options, cutting out that middleman, and staying focused. She also discovered about her loctician course. I hope you guys head on over to her website, redlocticianacademy.org, and take advantage of that course from beginning. You get certifications all along to become a loctician in the end. I don't know where they do that at, but now we know where they do that at. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight to Build Your Salon Business Talk with me, your special host, Alicia Monique. Until next Tuesday at 9 p.m., I'll talk to you soon.